Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 Season of the Hunted video. It is Xur Day, Friday, June 17th, 2022, and Xur is back on Nessus. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching my Guardian. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, if you didn't know, if you're a new live player, Xur can show up in one of 3 different locations each week. This week, he showed up on Nessus. So hop on your scooter, scoot on over there from the Watcher's Grave, and we're going to see what Xur has for us today. And oh boy, Xur has some god rolls. So let's start off with our exotic engram. You can pick up one of these and get in one of these older exotics, pick them up, and you're going to be enjoying yourself. Then we have 2 random rolls, one for the Hawkmoon, one for the Dead Man Still. Let's start off with the Hawkmoon hand cannon random rolls this week. First off, we have Hammer Force Rifling Alloy Magazine, and we have Snapshots, which is always a fan favorite, and last but not least, Texture Grip. Of course, both of these weapons are going to be amazing no matter what rolls you have on these bad boy, and this one is pretty fantastic roll. Should be excellent in PvE and in PvP. Next up, we have the Dead Man Still Scout Rifle. Now, this one has some pretty good random rolls on it for this week as well. We have Full Bore on this bad boy. We have Light Mag. Of course, we have the 4th times the charm for that outstanding trait for this exotic, and last but not least, Fitting Stock. Should be excellent in PvE and in PvP. Pick it up and add it to your collection. Now, we are going to head over and see what the weapon of the week this is, and oh boy, it's a good one. We have the Crimson Hand Cannon. The little baby Red Death is here. That's right, this hand cannon is a 415 RPM. Banned weapon is the intrinsic perk. This weapon fires a 3-round burst, and yes, it is very accurate in PvE and in PvP. Let's go. We got Smoke Form for increased stability, Accurize Round for increased range, and then we have a Cruel Remedy trait. Kills with this weapon, heal the Willer. Precision kills also refill the weapon, and is very reliable. Way better than the Xur's. I'm just saying. Xur's need a little bit of buff. But if you hear this, then I watch it. Anyway, next up, let's move on to Heavy Grip, which is going to be excellent. Rounding all these up together, it's going to make this exotic excellent in PvE and in PvP. If you don't have it, pick it up, try it out. You're going to love the Crimson Hand Cannon. Next up, we have the Geminis Gesture. This exotic leg armor is going to be for that Hunter class. Comes with an intrinsic perk called Misdirection. Dodging disorients nearby enemies and temporarily removes their radar. That's right, you're going to remove their radar by dodging. Now, some people might rock this, some people may not. It's an excellent exotic, pretty good in PvE and PvP. It got to proc right? So, and then you just sit with an exotic that you're not using. So you don't really see too much in this in PvP, but it's excellent. Pick it up, add it to your collection. Next up, we have the eonc. Now, this exotic, you can get it in the playthrough of the campaign in Destiny 2. Aeon Gauntlet is going to come with a whole bunch of different traits. This is going to be an exotic that's been reworked. It's going to be pretty good now. Used to be trash, now it's going to be pretty good, and it's going to be for all of your classes. Depending on what mod you put on here, like Sector Force or these other ones, well, it's going to change. Just like Sector Vigor, cast your super and nearby allies get instant burst of healing. So no matter if you use it or not, you're going to get some benefits out of this, either for you or for your allies. Should be pretty good in PvE and PvP, yeah, not so much. Next up, the Vesture of Radiance Chest Armor is next up. Now, this exotic chest armor is going to be for the Warlock class. Comes with an intrinsic perk called Planetary Torrent. Rifts release Arc Shadow when cast. Rift energy recharge faster when you are surrounded by enemies. Now, you can mount this bad boy up, and it can be excellent in PvE and in PvP. Pick it up, add to your collection. Now, we have Wrestle the God roll for this auto rifle. The Knowing Hunger, 600 RPM adaptive frame with the Stability Masterwork. You might want to range on there, but after the latest update with stability, this thing fire like a lasers if you get everything rolling for this, and this one has it all. We have Chamber Compensator for a little bit more stability. You can get a little bit better perk on it. We have Fluted Barrel, so you know, yeah, could be better, but still it's excellent, right? Because we got that stability. We got extended mag over here, and we have steady rounds. Kind of need a yin and yang. Need to be that range over 50 to really show it and shine. And the stability is excellent with Zen Moment, and of course we're going to couple that with multi-kill clip and Stability Masterwork, making this an excellent weapon in PvE, an excellent weapon in PvP. This one is a god roll. Pick this bad boy, add it in your collection. You're going to be loving this if you don't have one. Alright, next up we have a Brass Attack Sidearm. This is going to be a 325 RPM aggressive earth hard hitting 2-burst sidearm with a little bit of void damage on there with the accuracy, masterwork, the corkscrew rifling, on there. All right. We have fullborn, okay, with a little bit of range, okay. And we have, let's see, we have 2 that we can play around with. Ricochet rounds and armor piercing rounds, so depending on what you want, you can roll with that. I'll roll with ricochet rounds, feeding frenzy, which is excellent, and sympathetic arsenal, which is meh, kind of for PvE. So it's still not a horrible roll, could be a whole lot worse. So it still should be pretty good in PvE, and for PvP, it should be decent as well. Next up, we have the extraordinary rendition, submachine gun, 750 RPM, aggressive feint, high damage, high recoil. So you're gonna have to need everything working for this just to get a decent roll. And that's what we have right here. We got arrowhead break, chamber, and compensator, so just a smidge of, stability. But you need that. Accurized rounds, right? We have steady rounds, and you're going to take away some of that range, which sucks. But it equals out because we have stability masterwork stuffing, so you get a kill, you're going to get some of that. Ammo right back with multi-kill clip. Look, it's going to be pretty good in PvE and in PvP, but you got to be right up in their face. I'm just saying. And you can get some pretty good kills with the extraordinary rendition. Got to hit everything right. Right? Next up, we have the first and last night shotgun, 65 RPM pinpoint slug frame, impact to 70, which means you're going to get some pretty good shots if you hit them in the face with this bad boy. We have stability masterwork. Of course, you always want range, but hey, if yin and yang comes through and you can't hit your headshots, then stability's going to work out for you. Now, we also have some fantastic rolling here, more for the PvE, nothing godlike. We got some pretty good, decent range rolls on here. Before weapon is where this thing is going to stand out. We kill guardians with their super. So all in all, it's going to be pretty excellent in PvE and in PvP because shotguns are just nice. Just make sure you hit them in the face. Next up, we have the 4 Future Sniper Rifle, 90 RPM adaptive frame. And this is going to be very reliable and sturdy. With the stability maximum, it's going to be even more sturdy. We got chamber compensator, hammer force rifling for a little bit more range, which is excellent, right? So you need that. We have appended match and extended match, okay, and lead from grown like all right, that's a PvE roll. And then we have thresh, which is kind of like a meh roll for me, but it's cool, it's cool. So we got a total PvE roll with the far future, but it's not horrible. It could be a whole lot worse. So not bad at all. If you need a PvE roll, you need a solar sniper rifle, this one will definitely do work. Next up, we have the code Willow rocket launchers. This is also going to be solar in the same style of weapon with a counter mass hard launch on this bad boy. So this high impact flame is going to fire slow with the high damage, so you definitely need that velocity. Implosion rounds is nice if you don't have auto tracking. Just aim for the head and pretty much good to go. Auto loading holster can come in clutch, and we got Ambition National. It's just total PvE roll, but we'll still take it. If you really need a solar rocket, the code Willow, at least this roll, it's not horrible. Should be pretty good in PvE and in PvP as well, so long as you fire right by the head. Alright, so there you have it. That is all of the weapons that we have that are pretty sick this week. To round it off, we have the Swarm of the Raven grenade launcher. Rapid fire frame 150, you gotta hit on everything for this bad boy to be nice. Blast radius, yes. Confine launch, hard launch, I'm like, okay, if we get everything working right, but that's where it ends. You know, we have high explosive ordnance and we have sticky grenades, so both of those are hard pass. We with threat detector quick draw is excellent, but that's it. Total PvE roll and not a great one at that, so hard pass me for the Swarm of the Raven. But guess what? Xur had some amazing weapons this week and some god rolls, so excellent. Now to round it off, we have our Jimson Knight set for our armor. For the transmog, it's decent, kind of yin-yang with this set. You know, depending on if you are a warlock, a titan, or yourself a hunter, all of them look different. For the warlock, the chest piece looks decent when it first came out. When Destiny 2 first came out, it was nice. The behind is behind. Now, none of these rolls are excellent except for this helmet. Not only is this pretty cool for transmog, right? The helmet looks pretty decent, but the roll on here, total of 66, is pretty freaking nice, if I don't say so myself. Put some recovery armory on that bad boy and you are good to go. Excellent roll. Pick this bad boy up if you need yourself a helm. And to round it off, we have the Jimson Knight boots. That's what look right there. Total pass for me, total roll 57, high roll 14, total pass, but everything else, excellent. That's what we have this week, my Guardians. Happy Friday once again. Hope you and yours have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, my Guardians, and as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one.